which says which of the following conclusions, look at this, which of the following given conclusions definitely does not logically follow from the given statements. So here we go. Statements: no district is a state, no district is a state, district and state, they cannot touch each other. All countries are districts, all the countries are districts, all the countries are inside district. All states are cities, all the states are cities, let's say CI. Some villages are cities, some villages are cities. You getting it? That's the diagram. No district is a state, district and state cannot overlap each other. All countries are districts, all the countries inside districts. All states are cities, all the states are cities, right? And some villages are cities, some villages are cities. So basic diagram is done. Look at the conclusions. All countries may be states. All countries may be means what? Possible type, right? All countries can be states. Can all the countries be states? Impossible, because countries are completely inside districts and districts cannot touch states. If districts cannot touch states, obviously countries also cannot touch states. So all countries may be states is definitely false. Yes or no? It can never be true. Not just in the basic diagram, but also in any possible diagram that you draw, that can never be true, because always the countries will be inside districts and districts cannot touch states. All districts being countries is a possibility. Yes, all districts being countries is possible. All countries are districts means all districts can also be countries. So this is true. It's possible. Some cities are villages. Yes, if some villages are cities, some cities are villages. Some villages are cities, so obviously some cities are villages. This is also true. In fact, definitely true. Next, all villages being districts is a possibility. Can all the villages be districts? Possible. Nothing wrong. Like for example, we can draw villages in this fashion. Let me use a different color. We can draw villages like this. Achha, all villages being districts is here, right? Yeah, all villages can be districts. Like we can have, let me draw the diagram here, possible diagram here. The diagram that I am visualizing in my mind has to be put on paper. So we can draw it in this way. All villages being districts is here, right? So all villages are inside districts and some villages are cities. Yeah, so I can consider a diagram like this. Now don't say that this is not a circle. It doesn't matter whether it's a circle or overall banana, doesn't really matter, right? So if you observe, none of the statements has been violated. All the statements are correct here, right? Look at this. No district is a state. Yes, district and state do not touch each other, right? All countries are districts, all the countries are districts, right? This possible diagram, all villages being districts is a possibility. Yes, all the villages being districts possible. True. It is true. It is not true in the basic diagram, but it is possible. It is possible according to this diagram. And now the last conclusion. What is the last conclusion? Some cities are not district. Some cities are not district. Some cities are not district. Okay, city he said, right? CI. Some cities are not district. Some cities are not district. True. See, these cities which are overlapping with states cannot be districts. Actually, states cannot be districts, but there will always be some cities which are overlapping with states. See, all the states are cities. So these states which are cities cannot be districts. So definitely there are some cities always which cannot be districts. So some cities are not district is true. Definitely true. You draw any diagram. Even in this diagram, you will find that some cities are not district. You see, these outside cities are not district. You see, all these outside cities are not district. These cities are district. These are districts. This shading is okay. But outside there are cities which are not districts. So any type of possible diagram you draw, you'll always find that there will be some cities which are not districts, because these cities overlap with states. Here, in fact, strictly speaking, these are the cities which are not districts. These cities cannot be districts. But always there will be some cities which are not districts. So some cities are not districts also true. Now what should be the answer here? Look at the question. The question says which of them definitely does not logically follow. Now this is true, this is true, this is true, and this is true, which means these, which of the following is definitely false? Definitely false is only A, right? Which of the following conclusions definitely does not logically follow? Definitely does not follow is definitely false, which is only A. So only A is the answer. Okay, read all the conclusions and then decide which of the given conclusions definitely does not logically follow, right? So we have to find out what definitely does not follow the given statements. So draw the basic diagram for the statements first. All fruits are vegetables. All fruits are vegetables. No vegetable is a banana. No vegetable is a banana, right? Some bananas are mangoes. Some bananas are mangoes. No potato is a fruit. No potato is a fruit. So I'll draw potato here. No potato is a fruit. I'm putting double cross marks because potato cannot touch fruits, but potato can touch bananas, mangoes, and vegetables. You getting it? So this is the basic diagram. Clear? Basic diagram. All fruits are vegetables. All fruits are vegetables. No vegetable is banana. Vegetable and banana do not touch each other. Some bananas are mangoes, simple. And no potato is a fruit. So potato and fruit should not touch. So 2 cross marks here. You understand? You should be clear with this. Sorry. The way potatoes has been represented, you have to understand. Right? Potatoes is here. 2 crosses. 2 crosses means 2 cross and 2 cross cannot touch. 2 cross and 1 cross can touch. Meaning potato can touch vegetable. Potato can touch banana. Potato can touch mango. But potato should not touch fruits. Now conclusions. First one. Some mangoes are not vegetable. True. Some mangoes are not vegetable. Some mangoes are not vegetable is true. In the basic diagram it is true. But will it always be true? No. Because I can make sure that all the mangoes go inside vegetable. Yes or no? The possible diagram can be drawn in such a way. That all the mangoes are inside vegetable. I mean, I can visualize that. Now for me to explain it to you, maybe I have to draw the diagram, but in the exam what happens, you will be able to visualize it. He says some mangoes are not vegetable. True. I can say these mangoes are not vegetable and so on. But I can draw a diagram where all the mangoes go inside vegetable without violating anything. Oh, hold on. I think something will get violated. Can you draw a possible diagram with all the mangoes going inside vegetable? No, I cannot draw. I'm sorry, I think it's not possible because bananas and mangoes overlap. See, some bananas are always mangoes or some mangoes are always bananas. And since bananas cannot be vegetable, these mangoes, some mangoes can never be vegetable. All the other mangoes can be vegetables, but some mangoes can never be vegetable. So some mangoes are not vegetables is true. It's true. In fact, it's definitely true. You're getting it? These mangoes which are bananas, it's not possible. The possibility that I was thinking of is incorrect because bananas and mangoes overlap. Some of them overlap. So these mangoes which are also bananas cannot go inside vegetables. So always there are some mangoes which are not vegetables, which means it is true. Then some vegetables are not potatoes. Yes, again, these vegetables which overlap with fruits, right? These vegetables which overlap with fruits cannot be potatoes. Other vegetables can be potatoes, but definitely there will be some vegetables which cannot be potatoes. Yes or no? Because these are the vegetables which are overlapping with fruits, and fruits and potatoes do not touch each other. So some vegetables are not potatoes. These vegetables can never be potatoes. So this is also true. Some vegetables are not potatoes is true. Alright? Next, no mango is a banana. No mango is a banana. Is it true? No mango is a banana. It's false. No mango is a banana is definitely false because some mangoes are bananas. I mean, some bananas are mangoes, right? When some bananas are mangoes, how can you say no mango is a banana? This is definitely false. Yes or no? Some bananas are mangoes. So how can we say no mango is a banana? It's definitely false. No fruit is a banana. No fruit is a banana is true. It is given. Hold on. No fruit is a banana? Yeah. No fruit is a banana is true. Why is it true? Because fruits are completely inside vegetables. If fruits are completely inside vegetables, how can fruit touch bananas? See, the bodyguard of fruits is vegetables. And vegetables cannot be touched by bananas. So vegetables cannot be touched by bananas. Obviously, fruits also cannot be touched by bananas. So no fruit is a banana is true. And the last one, some mangoes are not fruit. Some mangoes are not fruit. Is it true? Some mangoes are not fruit. True. Yes. Some mangoes are not fruit. See, yeah, these mangoes which are bananas cannot be fruits. Because of these mangoes, these shaded mangoes, if these shaded mangoes go inside fruit, this banana will also go inside fruit. If banana goes inside fruit, banana is going inside vegetable, which is not allowed because banana and vegetable cannot touch each other. So there will always be these mangoes which cannot be fruit. Other mangoes can be fruit. I can draw these mangoes inside fruit, but these mangoes cannot go inside fruit. So some mangoes are not fruit is also true. So definitely does not follow. There is only one thing, which is C. Only C is the answer. All others follow. All others are either true or possibly true, right? So which means these are wrong. I want something which is definitely false. Definitely false is C only.